All packed up. We had a little reprieve in the rain, but everything's soaked. All right, Wednesday. It's gonna rain all day. But we're up and we're moving.
That's what we talked about yesterday was you go over and under, over and down, up and down.
Yeah, a lot of ups and downs yesterday. So the good thing about last night is the temperature stayed probably upper 40s, low 50s. And the temperature today is pretty good, right around the same. I think that's what it's going to stay at all day. It's just going to be wet. And it was a group decision not to have any heated stuff this morning. So Terry had to have cold coffee this morning. And that helped. We got out of camp a half hour early. We have to do about 12 miles today. Someone's camped over there. It's very slick today. Pollyanna has slipped twice. It's muddy, leaves, wood, the wood steps, the wooden bridges. So Ashley's using drops for her water. Takes about 15 minutes. And Becky's using a mini squeeze. Woohoo! Halfway, 38.1. So today is a little better than yesterday. But I just wanted to stress this trail it's actually a good shakedown for the AT. So it's pretty hard. So, but before you say, oh, it's just a bunch of old ladies doing the trail, that's why it's so hard. There's quite a bunch of experience in the team that we have here. Ashley, she does a lot of hiking down in Georgia. She is a trail ambassador and has ownership of the Blood Mountain Shelter. So she is out on the trail a lot. Pollyanna and I have completed the AT. Terry's done a lot of the AT. She's done almost all of Georgia, almost all of Vermont. And she's also done with me most of the long trail. And then Becky and Whitney June, they've also done quite a bit of the AT. They're still working on it, but they get out and hike quite a bit. So it's quite a bit of experience in the group. And yesterday was really tough. Today we're just dealing with the rain, and the terrain's up and down right now. There they are. Keep going down. All right, we're going down, across, and then up. Oh, look at those stairs. Becky, are we having fun yet?
Want me to lie to you?
Huh?
Do you want me to lie to you?
No.
Sorta. It's that type 2 fun that you hate while it's happening. It's kind of like a burpee, but you love it when it's over.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those days.
Yep.
More signs of spring. All right. Things are not going so well today. One of us has stomach issues. So we're going to try and figure out if there's a way to get off trail. So we'll see how that all goes. Our first suspension bridge. All right. One of the learnings, you always have to have a backup plan and a way to exit from wherever you're hiking. At least have a plan. Luckily, we had some people we could call. Still don't have a solid plan. We're basically in the middle of nowhere. So we have a couple of options that we're working on. What's nice about the Garmin is you can text out on it. It's a little delayed, but it's pretty nice. We're communicating right now with Jocassee Lake Tours. So they sent all their boat drivers home because of the weather. So they don't have anybody readily available. So she's working on it to see if she can help us out. The consensus of the group is it's pretty miserable. And the rain is supposed to happen again Friday. All right, we got 5 miles to the campsite we were going to stay at, and that is a place that they can pick us up at on the lake. So now we just got to find out how much it's going to cost us. And Terry and I have a decision to make. Do we go out or do we stay? Bear Gap campsite. Everything is soaked. We'll take a look at the campsite once we get there. So let me tell you, we have 40 of different maps of the Foothills Trail. None of them really match completely. We've got Gaia, All Trails, the small waterproof map that I have, and the Foothills Trail map, which is a bigger map. It's just like you have to like really calculate, try to figure out where you are. There's no good way of just like on God Hooks, all these campsites are marked and you could just, you'll know how far you have left to go. Yeah, it just takes a little bit to figure it out. Every time you get to a point, okay, how much further? Well, let me think. Let's do some calculations. So hopefully gut hooks will end up being a good thing for this trail. I keep saying gut hooks, but they're now called Far Out. I just, that name just doesn't stick with me. All right, we just heard back from the lake tour company. They can get us out at the campsite that we were gonna get to anyway today. So we need to be there by 5:30. It's probably 1:30 now. So apparently 140 minimum, $30 a piece. Otherwise, will get us out of here. So the decisions, or the things that are weighing in on getting out, the weather's actually getting nicer as we walk. But I think Friday's gonna turn again, I don't know. So we have one lady that has a broken tent pole. We have one lady that has stomach issue. We've had a couple of ladies slip and fall today, quite a few times. And then we just have to decide if we want to split or not. So we came as a group. Do we go out as a group? That is the question. I think we got a plan. 1.6 to go. 3:15. Boat is picking us up at 5:30. We'll still need to get a shuttle, which we haven't heard back from yet, from the dock that they drop us off at. Ashley, Terry, and I will then try to slack pack as much as we can of the trail. We'll start at the north or the east end at Table Rock, and maybe we can utilize this boat tour company in some way. We got to see if there's any access roads to leave a car so we can do it in 2 days, slack packing. But the problem is, or we'll need to finish or get dropped off on our last day where we're getting picked up by the boat today. So I guess the moral is to be flexible and make the best of things. All right. Those are not a new pair of shoes.
At least my toes don't, my little pieces don't connect to that anymore.
All right, we got Becky having some shoe issues. So she has decided to walk in her, are those darn tough? I don't know if those are warranted for that. So we're just coming down this relentless ridge. That'll tell you how steep it is. There's our gang. Lake Jocassee. We're gonna pick up a boat ride at 5:30. We're being rescued. The boat driver is early.
Oh, I've been out on a boat with you. You took this kayaking last year, driver guy. What's your name again?
Driver guy.
Driver.
Zach Sparrow.
This is a first.
I get it all.
We're making a plan. Slide backing. Okay. It's a really long day.
Who else gets a ride out of our campsite on a boat? Thank you.
Oh, wait,
So, all right, now we got to get a shuttle driver to get to our vehicles. So Taz was our rescuer today. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
For picking us up
Enjoyed
and getting us where we needed to be.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.